It's a sports show with Woody and Les and everyone else, and right now we're being joined by Jonathan. Fourth of July outfit. Jonathan Horowitz. He is our horse racing insider and also the track announcer at Arapahoe.
Yeah, and we should bring up what's critical is Jonathan loves to come here and be with us on set or on Skype because as a track announcer, nobody ever gets to see him. So this is the one spot where people can see you and see how well you dress and how well you look and all that stuff.
And maybe I'll get a date out of it.
Do you ever get to do you ever do like a remote where you could be on the infield calling the races?
I thought about that, taking a wireless mic down to the clubhouse. Yeah. The truth is I like people to come up to the announcer's booth because it's a great view from up there. You see all the action from high up. And
so like 1,000 people could come up there and spend the day with you?
If they want to, I'm happy to have it. No, actually for the feature race last weekend, we had about 10 people in my booth and it's not that big of a booth. But the truth is during the race, I just focus on the race and block everything out, and if it makes people enjoy their day.
Have you screwed up this year? Let's get to the important. Have you screwed up a race this year where you had the wrong horse winning, or you don't really announce the winner? You stop right before they get to the finish line.
No. I call the winner and I give a little commentary afterward.
Okay.
And I mean, you talk so much that probably, yeah, I have screwed up at some point, but you have the next race.
And so you've gotten past it if you've screwed up.
It doesn't bother me.
You have more important things to add.
Well, I want to ask about American Pharaoh and the fact that American
it's
Pharaoh...
the only horse he knows about. So.
That's fine. It's a good horse to know.
Let's go back to American Pharaoh.
Have you found in your wanderings around the track or just talking with people who love horse racing, have you found that the fact American Pharaoh won the Triple Crown, has it increased the interest and the enthusiasm in horse racing?
Oh, absolutely. Last night I was at a concert and met some people, said I'm a horse race announcer. The first thing they say is American Pharaoh. American Pharaoh is part of the sports vernacular. It's part of the everyday vernacular, and it's brought more people out to the races. It's a fantastic effect, and especially his connections being so good for the sport that we're reaping the benefits of it.
It's being said that his stud fee has gone through the roof, that American Pharaoh is going to get $200,000 per. What does that mean exactly? Per what?
Poor sex act.
I'm going to be very careful how I answer this question.
Per foal?
I mean, so the way that breeding for thoroughbreds works is it's per covering, and
covering.
So
hovering or covering.
You have people who want to breed to American Pharaoh to try and perhaps replicate some of his success through their future horses' genes, and so the owners of different mares will make appointments and bring their mare to American Pharaoh, and 3 a day. American Pharaoh.
3 a day?
Three a day.
Wow.
And American.
He is a stud.
And American Pharaoh for $200,000, that guarantees you
per visit.
Per visit, per pregnancy.
Per pregnancy?
Yeah.
Not just per visit.
It's a guaranteed pregnancy for $200,000. Okay. But it's not, I don't believe it's a guaranteed live foal. So that guarantees you the pregnancy, and you just hope that you end up having the mare give birth to a sustainable foal and a very good future horse.
Now, there's another horse out there. You don't think I know any other horses. There's another horse out there called, ironically, Tappet. Have you heard of this horse?
Yes, he's
getting $300,000 per covering. Why?
Well,
what's he won?
It's not so much what he's won; it's what his offspring have won, and that's going to be American Pharaoh has such a buzz for him that he's going to command, like you said, up to $200,000. Yeah. They haven't set the stud fee yet, but he's unproven as far as his offspring success. If he can prove that
he's got good bloodline, he's got great
bloodlines. And if he can pass that success on to future generations, he could surpass Tappet. The highest stud fee in the United States was $500,000 for Stormcat. So if you have the success on the track and the success of future generations, he could potentially reach that. But Tappet has reached that, not for his success on the track, but for his success with his future generations.
Was his name Tappet before all this started?
Yeah. Les has two more horses to ask you about, Mr. Ed and Trigger. There's the other two horses he knows.
They're silver.
Go ahead. So Trigger, was Trigger really that good? Silver, yeah.
He didn't command $300,000.
Silver hi-ho, really? I mean, go ahead.
Hi-ho!
Mr. Ed, did he talk? What's going on at the track this weekend? So if I'm looking for something to do, I said at the outset of the show, do something different on July 4th. Well, I would think over the weekend going out to Arapahoe.
Oh, absolutely. We have racing this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, holiday racing with July the 4th. And the exciting part about the races this weekend is that Arapahoe Park joins other tracks around the country for national series for quarter horses and Arabians. So the winners of these races will go on to national championships. So you sort of have the states coming together for 4th of July and Arapahoe coming together with other tracks to be part of national racing series.
Do you have a special like hot dogs or fireworks or anything?
Yeah, the track will be red, white, and blue. I'll be wearing my
shoes,
red, white, and blue shoes. It'll be a very patriotic day. One of the races, there was a trainer, unfortunately his son passed away while serving in Afghanistan, so we're having a memorial race for him. So it's a weekend to celebrate America, also honor those who've defended the country too.
If I came out and I try to represent the fans, if I came out and I wanted to bet $8 or $10 a race, and I wanted a nice place to sit, and I wanted a couple of beers, what would a day at the track cost me?
Well,
if I didn't win anything, if I lost every race.
It's actually a very affordable day for you, for a date, for the family. It's $3 for admission, and that pretty much entitles you to go anywhere you want. So where would I recommend hanging out?
With him?
With me and the announcers. There's no charge for that. There's a tiki bar. There's a cabana. There's also a clubhouse where you can have a table and overlook the races. You can walk around and go to the paddock. You can go all over. You're not really tied to a seat like at most sporting events. You just pay your $3, come in, and do whatever you want, really.
Do you think, final question for me, we've got a PGA golfer has won the first two majors. Mm-hmm. If he were to win the other two majors, what in your mind is the bigger accomplishment? Winning the Triple Crown in racing or winning the Grand Slam in golf?
I would say it's winning the Triple Crown in racing.
What did I expect?
Well, I'll give you a reason. The reason is that a horse to win the Triple Crown in racing has one shot his entire life, his 3-year-old year. A golfer has his entire career to do it. And it's a tremendous accomplishment. It's very rare, so I'm not saying that it diminishes one, but if you only have one shot your entire life, everything's got to work for those 5 weeks.
And not only that, isn't it more taxing physically for the horse running those 3 races in the space of 6 weeks?
Well, you wouldn't know. You don't play golf.
Versus golf.
You don't know how taxing golf is.
Really? This is what you do in golf.
Okay.
You're in a cart.
How
taxing is that? And then you get out of the cart, and then you do that.
He works for the track.
And then you get back, and you do that like 72 times.
You get to drink beer. So, I mean, it's right there in the cart. But I would say this to you.
Golfers are going on Lasix.
Jordan Spieth's playing in the Masters, right? There's 150 golfers. At the U.S. Open, there are 150 golfers. At the British Open, there's not going to be 12 golfers, and at the PGA, there's not going to be 4 golfers.
There's less competition.
So they don't fall by the wayside. They actually keep coming back, and they're as good.
That's true. It's a great discussion to have. We should go over to the Celtic and continue it.
We should do it every week.
Sounds good.
He's Jonathan Horowitz. He's the Horse Racing Insider, and he is brought to you by the Celtic Tavern.
Thank you. Have a good 4th of July.
Sure. Thank you, Jonathan, and I hope you have a big crowd out at Arapahoe Park.
I think it will be. Hope to see you there.
Thanks. Yeah. Jonathan Horowitz. At the Celtic Tavern, you can bet daily on off-track horse and dog racing. You can watch live and bet daily and sip from a selection of more than 350 whiskeys. If you're wondering where the Celtic is, it's right next to Delaney's, just 2 blocks west of Coors Field on Blake Street. It's the Celtic Tavern.